All right, so my name is John Adams. I'm here showing off my visual effects project 3, the scripting project. What I have here is a wonderful game of curling, the national sport of Canada, our great white neighbors to the north. So as you see here, we have this nice GUI window where we can set the parameters of our throw, how fast we're throwing, direction, where we're starting along this z-axis, I believe. And the rotation we can put on the stone. We can view the house, so where we're going to be throwing the shot, the angle where we're looking from. Of course, you can hit this button to actually throw the stone. And we see, obviously I've been playing around with this quite a bit because it's fun. I like doing it. Love curling. And yes, we have this basic throw. Well, not basic. These parameters will get you right to the dead center of the house. The perfect throw. We also have options here to place a number of stones on the house to exist. We can reset with this view shot. We can view the house. We see we have a couple of stones from each of the team. With 4 stones, we get 2 from our team, 2 from the opposing team there in the yellow. Go ahead and view the shot again. Actually, this will throw right just off outside there. So let's set up situation. For example, you can reshuffle the same number of stones randomly placed by selecting the same option more than once. If you don't quite like how something is, we can change all of these values, the rotation with the slider, direction slider, velocity slider. Any of these go just as well if you type it in as such. It will all throw down as you have said. Obviously, when the stones collide, they sort of drift off as we would expect. It's pretty cool. So let's go into a little bit. I'll show you a bit about how this works. Make sure we didn't, nothing we're really forgetting here. I don't think so. So yeah, take you through some of the script we have here to run this. Resize this window so we can see what we actually have. So the script actually does everything for us, or in this case, the us is just me sitting here alone in a room. But for whoever would run this script, it will handle all of the processes we have here. The nice make the sheet we have here, of course, our playing surface. Those of you who aren't as familiar with curling, the hacks are these gray, I guess you'd call them what, a triangular prism of sorts, from which if a person were throwing, where you would push off to generate the power for your throw, the direction, all of those nice things we need. And of course, the process to make the stone starts with the sphere, morph it a little bit, get the colored disc and the handle, set up its initial values for all of that. I'm sure you could pause this video and recreate the whole thing if you wanted to, but yeah, a separate function to set the stones, as we saw the existing stones that are there. A global curling setup to do all of that for me. Make sure we're starting with nothing. Make the sheet, set 0 stones. UI gets set up here. All of the sliders you saw before, the options menu for the existing stones, the buttons for all those different things. And yeah, that's it. All you'd have to do, just that. Window comes up, set a number of stones, line it up with a couple different angles here. Take a guess at some parameters. Give it a shot. And of course, we can either say like that's exactly the result we wanted. Let's remember that for when we go out on the ice. hit it around these. Obviously, you don't have the exact numbers in the real game, but you get a good measure, and it's actually really fun to play around with. Just try different throws, set up different random existing stones on the house, use a shot, line it up, and the script does all of it. The only things that are done here in the scene are the materials. So how we got the house to show on this plane, the rocks material, as well as the different colors are set up beforehand, and all the camera work that we have to view from the shot and the how it sort of tracks as we throw. That is keyed beforehand, but everything else, creating the objects, is all done handled by the script. So yeah, I think that just about covers it. Hopefully the screen caps all worked. And yeah, so that's my project 3. I think it's pretty great. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks much.